All right, guys. It's happening. It's happening, guys. Cannot believe it. Oh, first off, sorry for being late for this reaction video. Last week, I think last Thursday, they did a EA events, which apparently showed a teaser announcement trailer, for Dead Space. I would cover it, kind of like just like show it to you guys. I'm sure you guys already seen it, but kind of wanted just to review it and react to it over my end. Since I already seen it, there's not really much to talk about. Just like the one creature that you see from the elevator. I'm guessing there's the elevator, and you see Isaac Clarke with the health bar behind his back, just glowing. But again, just want to just apologize for being late for this one. I wanted just to react this one very soon. But hopefully I was not too late. I don't know what you guys are seeing right now. Right now just talking to a wall right now. So, but you might be seeing a Dead Space game or Dead Space 2. I'm currently playing Dead Space during my off time, like the original, of course. Some of you guys asked me if I ever played any Dead Space games. I have played the first one and second one, not the third one yet, quite surprisingly. But I kind of just wanted to revisit the first one, which I did early on. I would just record it, but I kind of just wanted just to, even though that game it was like what 8 years ago or 12 years ago or so. I think it was 9 years ago, right? The first one, not quite sure. Let me just look it up. You might hear some clicking noise. I don't know. So, but first off, hope you guys are staying safe. Second off, excuse me. Hopefully, you guys are staying safe. This is not a reaction. It is not a actual video that I do for every video, So this video is where you guys see me doing reactions. You guys just see me doing some, face reviews, even though I haven't done a face review in like so long. October 14, 2008. That was the last time that the first Dead Space was released. It's pretty long. I wanted just to react to my thoughts. What console I will be playing, release date predictions, favorite Dead Space. Obviously, it's going to be one or two since I haven't played a third one. But what to start, man? Reaction. I was very surprised. I didn't think we would get an EA announcement, which I completely forgot about it. The fact that we got something on from the Dead Space, honestly, man, I very surprised that they have a Dead Space remake coming up, man. And quite honestly, man, was not expecting that one. My thoughts about it, my worries, my worries are, I don't know. I mean, it's not the same people that created the first one, right? I think it's the same. I mean, it's just a different company that is going to be creating, that they created, Star Wars Squadron. Well, by the way, before the Jedi Fallen Order, sorry, I kind of like spoke in my words there. I know it doesn't have to do with this remake, but what happened with the Fallen Order, before that game, man, EA was pretty much struggling, not to just to give back quotes to the company and EA and people that were currently working on games right now, including this one. But it wasn't a downpour, just like downhill, I would say. I don't know if that makes sense or not. Like a downhill type of company, man, because they were pretty much struggling, man. Before Fallen Order, it was pretty much a mess, man. But since Fallen Order, Jedi Fallen Order was up to launch, man, it did super good, kind of like I knew it would. Since then, man, they've been really kicking butt with sales with that game. Squadron was released, I think the year after, right? I did a one-part video for that one. I remember, I think it was last year, I believe. It's kind of crazy how I don't remember that. Now they're making a remake, man. But like I said, it's gonna be amazing, man. I'm currently playing the first one at my off time. I think I put that in my Q&A thing. Yeah, I did. Don't even know what game is winning in my Q&A thing, though. But if Dead Space would have won on my Q&A thing later on this month, I'll probably just start a new game, or probably just lead off where I'll just start off where I left off right now. So, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be amazing, man. I saw the graphics; it definitely looks amazing already. Even with the fact that they haven't finished that game or even started, just imagine how well the game will be in the final cuts, man. It's gonna be awesome. Don't know if it's gonna be a long video, a short video, but like I said, kind of just want to get my initial thoughts. Don't know what you're exactly watching right now. Next generation, either the PS5 or the Xbox, man. I'm surprised It's gonna be only on the current gen, PS5 and Xbox Series X or X, no X or S, excuse me. Um, Man, since I played the Dead Space, man, I played on a 360. I lost it years ago since we were currently moving, and I was currently playing that game. Honestly, currently playing Dead Space during the move. My Xbox 360 was lost. My Dead Space games was lost, man. I was heartbroken, man. To this day, when I think about it, man, I shouldn't even talk about it with you guys. So, but it's kind of crazy because I'm kind of just like sharing my thoughts. But that's what happened. I kind of honestly want to play on the Xbox Series X, man. Kind of just get back with the old routine on the 360, but don't know quite honestly. But likely I will be playing it on the Xbox Series X. I know there's a option between PS5 and this console. Release date, man. So release date prediction. This is my prediction. I don't know. This is my thoughts right now. So don't get too excited because it's just like my own personal opinion. Predictions, man. It might come out maybe early 2023. If they're gonna be doing the whole remake, they said it's gonna be making either they're gonna do a remake / reboot type of thing. That's what I've been hearing on Twitter. I read about a couple of tweets from the Jeff Grubbs himself about that. If that's the case, man, if they're gonna remake the whole thing, it's gonna probably be start of 2023, man. Not quite sure. But if they're gonna be adding a few things and just keep it in the same kind of like the original Dead Space, I think you're looking at maybe at the end of 2022, maybe in October 2022, maybe Q2. That's my prediction. Kind of like when they did the Resident Evil 2 remake, where they add a few twists there, kept the same. Graphic looks amazing, by the way. What they also did with Final Fantasy 7 remake, super long, obviously, right? But loved it. Add a few things to it. I don't remember much about the original Final Fantasy 7, but both of them turned out great. The year after Resident Evil 2, then came Resident Evil 3 remake, which it was shorter than the original 2. It was shorter than Resident Evil 2. Excuse me. I think what happened Resident Evil 3, it just happened so quickly. I think they were in a hurry to make it, and they wanted just to sell big on that game, which they did. Obviously, I love both of them, but I think Resident Evil 2 was obviously my favorites out of both of them. And then Village showed up, and Village is my new favorite Resident Evil game, but hopefully they make Resident Evil 4, I mean, I know it doesn't have to do with this topic, but what my concern is, once Resident Evil, again, Dead Space comes out, don't even know it's going to be next year, or early 2023, I wonder if that year after, will they make it Dead Space 2, kind of like what they did with Resident Evil. That's my kind of like concern about that. Like, will they do that? But I'm not quite sure. Let's see if they can or not. Hopefully they do, man. I don't know. But also my other concern is that they do have the Callisto protocol that they're working on. So my thought right now, are we gonna have at least 2 Dead Space, if necessary for this one? I don't know if it's gonna come out next year or not. So if so, we'll be having the Dead Space remake, then the Callisto Protocol, which I heard is going to be the scariest, I would say, horror game for them, because it's going to be the same company that's going to be creating the Dead Space remake. That would have been a Dead Space 4, but you know what? It's all good. I think what happened to that company, it just went flat out, went down the hill. Favorite Dead Space, man. I'm putting this on my phone right now because I'm kind of just like reading it through it, just to know what to say, But our favorite Dead Space, I would say the first one. First one did caught my attention. It had a lot of horror, of course. Dead Space 2 was also a lot of fun as well. Don't remember much of it because I only played and beat one time for both each. But definitely once I beat the first Dead Space years ago, kind of forgot about it. That's why I'm kind of like revisiting this game. I don't know where I'm at. Where I'm at right now, if you guys want to know, from Dead Space, I'm in Chapter 2. I'm just starting that game up. I think it's like Chapter 12 up to that max to beat the game. Love the game, by the way, so forgot all about it. I did have a couple of jump scenes, so during my off time. It's a good thing I'm not recording this one. So, but obviously I'm just like looking through this the easy way. So, but look at this the easy way, man, because Dead Space is coming up, the remake. Hopefully next year. I'm hoping so. So, but if that's not the case, then oh well. So, but Dead Space, man, it's gonna be amazing. Cannot wait just to. I think the show trailer maybe later on this year. That's why I'm kind of like reading the tweet about it. So I'm looking at my computer right now, just like going through Twitter, man, to see, because when Dead Space remake was announced, man, it was trending worldwide, #1 trending right now. So, but I mean, last week it was. But I would have just reacted to this sooner. But like I said, I didn't have time. I had a video for this one ready, but something came up, but I kind of want to just react to this one as soon as possible. You might see this maybe the day after. I'm recording this one on a Tuesday, the 27th. That's actually my son's 7th month today as I'm recording this one. So, but that's all what I have to say, guys. I know it's a short video, maybe like a 10-minute, 15 minutes. I'm not quite sure, but really cannot wait, guys. Are you excited about it? What console you guys will be playing it, what platform, whatever they call it. I think it's on PC as well. I'm not quite sure. I think it is. But thank you guys so much. That's all I had to say for this reaction video. Sorry I didn't do this sooner, but if it comes with a trailer, hopefully later this year, definitely will cover it. I promise you guys. But with that being said, hope you guys are staying safe out there. And yeah, so take care, guys. Love you all.